Are you a beginner in AI or data science? Are you confused about how to start and where to start? Are you from a non-STEM field? When I say STEM, I mean science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Are you a novice in AI, machine learning, and everything that has to do with the Internet of Things? If that is your case, then you are in the right place. I'm here today to introduce you to the concept of AI for beginners, and machine learning for beginners, or you can put in any caption that suits you. Coming from a novice background, not knowing where to start, to being a data engineer, and now being a data scientist, I can definitely relate. I myself was particularly confused about where to start when I came into the industry after my undergraduate, and I didn't know what to do, and I was confused on what to do. Is it data science? Is it data engineering? Is it data analysis? Name them, name a lot of things. I was so confused on what to do. So my goal is to help you. I know today, and in recent times, we have a lot of AI chatbots, like the ChatGPT for OpenAI, the Llama for Meta, and a lot of other chatbots, but that does not replace the fact that you need to understand or have a knowledge of what you are doing. If not, it would just be like a child who is given a scientific calculator who doesn't really know that beyond simple maths computation, more advanced computation could be done on the calculator and uses the calculator for 1 + 1 computation. Whereas there are so many other computations that could be done with the calculator. I recall when I was using a calculator during high school, you could even do matrix computation on some calculators and even much more. Imagine a child who believes that calculators are only used for simple maths problems and that there is no other possible computation. The child is limited although he has vast resources available to them. But because of limited knowledge, only uses it for what he thinks he knows. So today, I am going to expose to you what you want to do, even if you want to switch careers from probably your current career to tech or to AI or to any field that has to do with STEM. This is the right platform to be. This is the right video. You've clicked on the right video. Today, I'm going to introduce it, and in subsequent videos, I am going to give you a step-by-step guide on what to do. On how to go about it, on the opportunities that are already out there, because today, there's no excuse for being an AI illiterate. If you want to switch a career, or if not just a career, you just want the knowledge at all, if that is your goal, then there's no excuse for saying no resources out there. Because now you're listening to this video, so I believe that there's a reason why you clicked on this video. So I hope that you will get the knowledge that will plug you into your desired field. So for starters today, are confused? Where do I begin? What course do I go for? What exactly do I pursue since, okay, there is AI now, and there are a lot of GPTs, generative pre-trained transformers doing some technical work already? There are a lot of resources out there. So where do I start? Am I even needed? If I do data analysis, will it be obsolete in the next couple of years? If I do data engineering, would it be necessary in the next couple of years? Where do I begin? But I want to start my career in this field. Well, the first thing first is to get the idea out of the way that any career in STEM would be irrelevant in a couple of years. Get that idea off your mind. Why did I say so? Because if you have an idea, if you have the mindset that a particular job will be obsolete in a couple of years, you wouldn't want to pursue it. You wouldn't want to go for it. For instance, in previous years, when there was a typewriter, anyone who knew what the typewriter was. For instance, if people back then said, okay, the typewriter will go obsolete. There's no need to learn it, there wouldn't have been the desire to make things simpler which brought about the computers. And some people wouldn't be able to earn in that season or century. So in our current century, in our current time, this is 2025, AI is the current big thing. Probably in a couple of years, more different technologies will come into place, meaning you have to progress. I'm not going to just give you something you just learn, and then you stick to it, you don't grow. No, this platform, this space is for you to continually grow. Continually grow. Because you can't just say, oh, I've learned something previously, then I stop learning. No. So for now, you need this skill. Forget about it being obsolete in a couple of years, in the next 2, 3, in the next 5 years, in the next decade. Focus on now, learn the skill, and then upgrade. Because you can't upgrade if you don't even have the fundamentals you need. If you don't know about it. For instance, the people who were in the time when the typewriter was a thing before the computer came into place, if they didn't know about tech, that is the typewriter that was in place, they probably wouldn't have gone for the computer for those who upgraded. So, yes, a child might be lucky in a couple of 15 or 20 years to be born in that dispensation, meaning he or she will have to learn. For instance, children who are born now that are the Gen Alphas, have already been introduced to technology. They probably don't need to learn the previous computer skills. No, they learn what is at play now, which is AI, how to perform internet surfing, and how to use AI for their benefit. They learn that because that is what is in play. But for those who are here now, the data science, cloud computing, building or updating data models, pipeline building, the pre-training of models, and so on, we need this knowledge, right now. In a nutshell, you need the knowledge relevant to what we have now. One can build on it as the world progresses. Children born now probably would need the knowledge, but not as in-depth as Gen Z or millennials in a couple of years, probably 30 years or 40 years into the future. So you need to upgrade now. You can't say, oh, probably the skill I'm learning now will be obsolete in a couple of years, and AI will take over it, etc., etc. So please, I want you to get that out of your mind. Remove that confusion. That is one. Once we have done that, in the next videos, I will be taking us through a step-by-step process of getting to your dream goal of taking advantage of the AI boom. In order not to miss any updates and videos dropping, do subscribe, click on the notification button, and leave a comment or question in the chat.